Hi, I'm Abdullah, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate the integration of waterproof temperature sensor DS18B20 with Raspberry Pi. We needed to measure the temperature of an industrial process for one of our clients, and this is a perfect example to show. I will explain all the steps for integrating hardware, configuring the temperature sensor in Raspberry Pi, and writing a Python script to get temperature readings. So let's start. The hardware that I will use today includes a Raspberry Pi, a breadboard, a waterproof temperature sensor DS18B20, a 4.7 kilo ohm resistor, and a few jumper wires. First, as shown in the schematic diagram, we need to connect our sensor with Raspberry Pi. The sensor has only 3 wires. Red is for volts connected to 3.3V, black is for ground, and yellow is the data wire connected to the GPIO pin on Raspberry Pi. A 4.7 kilo ohm resistor connected between red and yellow wire provides a 3.3 volts to the signal wire. This is what it looks like on a breadboard. Next, we need to initialize the sensor in Raspberry Pi and enable one-wire communication. This is the protocol on which the sensor will send data to a Raspberry Pi. Open the shell and write sudo respi-config. Then select interfacing option, select one wire, and then select yes. You may be asked to reboot your system. Go ahead and do that. The good thing is now the sensor is configured and sending data to a file. Let's navigate the file through this command and show you the temperature data. The same file will be read from Python script that we will use later in the video. Type ls to see the directory. You will find a folder named starting with 28. Open the folder and type cat space w1 underscore slave to see the file's content. The yes in the first line indicates that the data is valid, and t equals to some digits in the second line indicates the temperature in Celsius. In this case, it is 25.75 degrees Celsius. Let's access this file through a Python code. Open an IDE you want to use. I will use Thorny Python IDE. You can copy and paste the code from the link in the description. Run the code to see the temperature values in degrees Celsius and Fahrenheit. We can see the changing temperature values as I grab the sensor in my hand. Further, we can see that when we dip the sensor in a cup of hot water, the temperature readings go up. We have successfully integrated a temperature sensor with a Raspberry Pi and measured the temperature data through a Python script. That's all for today. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. You can also reach out to us on the given links in the description. Thank you.